Kirishima suggests a power down hour. No phones, no cameras, no hero alerts, unless it's a code red. You realize how much you missed just talking to them without thinking about how it would play out for an audience. Bakugou ends up falling asleep on your shoulder while Kirishima tells you the full story about the Midori incident. The ring light is warm on your face, your camera blinking red in the corner of your eye. You've been live for 40 minutes now, deep in the rhythm of it. The easy back and forth with your chat, the familiar comfort of talking to thousands of people who feel like a living, breathing entity that you've known for years. Okay, chat. Should I try the spicy ramen or the carbonara first? The front door opens. You hear them before you see them. Bakugo's boots heavy and deliberate on the hard wood. Kirishima's voice already mid-sentence about something that happened at training. The rustling of a convenience store bag being dropped onto the kitchen counter. The sounds of your boyfriend's coming home. You don't turn around. And then Midoriya just looks at me like I said something crazy. Bro, like I didn't just save his... Kirishima stops. You can feel him register the camera, the ring light, the little thumbnail version of your face in your monitor. Oh, you're live. You flash a quick thumbs up over your shoulder without breaking eye contact with the lens. Chat, my boyfriend just got home. Say hi. The chat explodes. Kiri and Bakugo, the boyfriends, hi dads, scrolling faster than you can read. Kirishima lets out a loud, delighted laugh and waves at the camera from across the room like an excitable golden retriever. Bakugo doesn't wave. You know without looking that he's standing there with his arms crossed, reading the chat with that flat expression. That means he's secretly entertained. You know that Bakugo loves attention anyway. Hey guys, Kirishima says cheerfully, and then turns to you. How long have you been live? Did you eat? We brought stuff. Shh, I'm in the middle of something. You say, refocusing on chat. Okay. Carbonara it is. Chat, you always pick right. A beat of silence behind you. And then... Did you just shush me? That's Kirishima. You can hear the disbelief in his voice, soft and almost amused, like he's waiting for you to correct yourself. Just give me like 20 more minutes, you say, pulling the carbonara cup toward you. I'm almost done. Another silence. This one has a different texture. You hear Bakugo exhale through his nose, sharp, controlled, and then the sound of him dropping onto the couch. Not sitting, dropping. The specific way he sits when he's annoyed and wants you to know it without saying so. You keep going. Chat is lively. The bit is funny. You're in the zone. You crack open the carbonara. You do the bit. You laugh at a comment that catches you off guard. 20 minutes blur into 30. You wrap up naturally. Do your outro with that easy warmth that your audience loves. And finally, reach over and stop the recording. The room is quiet. You spin around in your chair, stretching your arms above your head. Okay, sorry about that. I couldn't find a good stopping point. Kirishima is on the couch. His legs are stretched across the table, but he's on his phone, not looking at you. Bakugo is staring at the ceiling. You blink. Guys? Mm-hmm. That's Kirishima, still on his phone. You stand up and walk over, nudging his feet. What's wrong? Kirishima finally looks up, and there it is. That particular expression he gets when he's trying very hard not to make a big deal out of something that is, to him, a moderately sized deal. His brow does this subtle pinch. Nothing's wrong. Ijiro. He sets his phone down on his chest and looks at you properly. You shushed me. I was live. You shushed me. He repeats, not unkindly, but with emphasis. In my own home, after I asked if you'd eaten. Our home. You say, yeah, our home, where we live together. And you shushed me. You turn to bakugou, expecting backup, and find absolutely none available. He's still looking at the ceiling. Katsuki, don't. He says. Don't what? He finally drops his gaze to you, and it's not angry. It's that low, even expression that somehow feels worse than anger. We've been gone all day. Came back with food, and you waved us off like we were background noise. I didn't wave you off, You shushed him. Bakugo says flatly. It was live content. I couldn't just... I'm not saying you quit your job. Bakugo cuts you off, and his voice is measured in a way that tells you he's choosing his words. I don't care about the streams. I care that when we tried to talk to you, you treated us like an inconvenience. The word inconvenience lands somewhere tender. You look at Kirishima, who shrugs one shoulder with that soft, self-deprecating honesty that always gets you. It just felt a little crappy. He admits, that's all. We missed you. You cross the room and drop onto the couch, between them, wedging yourself into the space with enough force that makes Kirishima shift, and Bakugo make a deeply put upon noise that means nothing because he immediately adjusts to make room for you. I'm sorry, you say. I genuinely didn't think about how that came across. Kirishima bumps his shoulder into yours. We know you didn't mean it badly. Still did it. Bakugo mutters. Katsuki, still accepting the apology. He adds after a moment. Just noting. You lean your head back against the couch and look between them. Kirishima with his easy forgiveness. Bakugo with his quiet, steady kind of care that he'll never dress up in softer language than it needs. Two people who came home with convenience store food and wanted nothing more than to sit with you. Okay, you say. Carbonara. Kirishima's face breaks open into a grin. I got you the big one. Bakugo reaches over and pulls you sideways into his shoulder without a word. And you let him. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And goodbye.